Welcome back to the channel, Discovery Lee Dehwang. Today, we're diving into the delicious, chewy world of matcha. That soft, sticky, and also satisfying treat that people can't get enough of. Join me as we go behind the scenes in a Taiwanese factory to see how this traditional dessert is made on a large scale. From steaming glutinous rice to the perfect pounding process that creates that stretchy texture, we'll explore every step that goes into making each piece of mochi a bite of pure joy. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's uncover the magic of matcha making together. Once the beans are soaked, we get them ready for cooking in large industrial pots. I make sure to set the temperature and timing just right, so the beans cook through without getting too mushy. We need them soft, but not falling apart. After cooking, I start mashing the beans down into a paste. To get a smooth, creamy texture, I run the mashed beans through a fine sieve, taking out any skins or fibrous bits. This step is key so that when the paste goes inside the matcha, it's perfectly smooth and blends well with the chewy dough. Once the beans are perfectly cooked and mashed, the worker carefully transfers the paste into a large mixing machine. This machine is built to handle thick, dense mixtures like bean paste, ensuring a smooth and even texture without any lumps. Before adding other ingredients, a small amount of oil is introduced into the machine. This oil is essential as it adds a richer texture and helps make the paste smoother and shinier, setting the foundation for a cohesive filling that will blend well with the matcha dough. After the oil is thoroughly incorporated, the worker adds flour to the mix. The flour acts as a binding agent, helping you stabilize the paste and giving it the right consistency for filling. Following the flour, yellow sugar is gradually introduced, balancing the sweetness with the natural flavor of the beans. This type of sugar not only adds a distinct flavor, but also contributes to the overall color and richness of the filling. To further enhance the texture and sweetness, a key ingredient in this process is gummy sugar, which is added after the yellow sugar. Gummy sugar brings a unique chewy texture to the filling, creating a delightful contrast with the smoothness of the bean paste. As it mixes, the gummy sugar dissolves slightly, infusing the paste with sweetness and a satisfying chewiness that enhances the overall eating experience. This texture is particularly important in matcha, as it adds an extra layer of enjoyment when biting into the finished product. Next, flour is added to the mix, acting as a binding agent that stabilizes the paste and gives it the ideal consistency for filling. Following the flour, gummy sugar is gradually introduced, balancing the sweetness with the natural flavor of the beans. This type of sugar not only adds a distinct flavor, but also contributes to the overall color and richness of the filling. Once the mixing process is complete and the bean paste has reached the perfect consistency, the worker carefully pours the mixture into several lined baskets. This ensures that the filling maintains its shape as it cools. The primary ingredient in matcha is glutinous rice, commonly known as sticky rice, which is crucial for giving matcha its distinctive chewy texture. In the preparation stage, the worker begins by measuring out the required amount of glutinous rice, ensuring precision for consistent results. The rice is thoroughly rinsed to remove any impurities or excess starch. This washing process helps enhance the overall flavor and ensures a cleaner, more refined final product. After rinsing, the rice is soaked in water for several hours, a critical step that allows the grains to soften and absorb moisture. Soaking is important because it expands the rice, making it more pliable and easier to work with during the cooking process. After soaking, the next step in the matcha making process is the pounding and kneading of the glutinous rice. In traditional settings, this labor-intensive task is often done manually using large wooden mortar and pestles. However, in a factory environment, heavy-duty machines take over to streamline and enhance efficiency. These machines feature powerful pistons that repeatedly strike the rice, breaking down the grains and transforming them into a sticky and liquid rice. The worker loads it into a specialized steaming machine designed to further process the rice. Inside the machine, controlled steam transforms the mixture into a more liquid-like consistency, ensuring it becomes a sticky, cohesive dough. The worker closely monitors the machine to guarantee even cooking, as any undercooked portions could compromise the final texture. As the rice steams, it gradually develops a smooth and elastic dough, essential for achieving the signature chewy texture that matcha is known for, setting the stage for crafting delicious matcha treats. Once the glutinous rice has been transformed into a sticky, cohesive dough, the worker carefully transfers it into baskets for cooling and setting. After filling the baskets, the dough is allowed to cool, which helps it firm up slightly and become easier to handle. The next step involves transferring the dough into a large mixing tank. Once inside the tank, the worker prepares to enhance the flavor of the dough. They carefully load the dough into the tank, ensuring that it is evenly distributed to allow for thorough mixing. After the dough is in place, the worker begins adding additional flavors and ingredients, such as natural extracts, sweeteners. As the worker monitors the mixing process, they adjust the speed and duration to achieve the perfect consistency and flavor balance, ultimately preparing the dough for the next stages of matcha production. This process is crucial, as it allows the worker to customize the flavor of the matcha dough to meet various preferences and recipes. The tank is equipped with powerful mixing blades that thoroughly combine the dough with the added flavors, ensuring that every bit of the mixture is evenly infused. Once the dough has been flavored and mixed to perfection, the worker prepares to transfer it into multiple trays for the next step in the matcha making process. Carefully, they pour the vibrant, sticky dough out of the mixing tank, guiding it into several trays lined with a light dusting of cornstarch or potato starch to prevent sticking. The worker ensures that each tray is filled evenly, spreading the dough to achieve a uniform thickness across all trays. This even distribution is essential for the steaming process, as it allows the dough to cook uniformly and ensures consistent texture in the final product. Once all the trays are filled, they are placed into a large steaming unit. Here, the dough will be steamed until it reaches the desired softness and elasticity, completing the transformation into the chewy, delicious matcha that is loved by many. After the steaming process is complete, the dough is removed from the trays and allowed to cool slightly. The worker then prepares to cut the steamed matcha into manageable pieces. Using a specialized cutting tool, they carefully slice the dough into uniform squares or rectangles, ensuring consistent sizes for even shaping. Once cut, the pieces are transferred to a shaping machine, which is designed to form the matcha into its final shape. The worker loads the cut pieces into the machine, which uses gentle pressure to shape each piece into a smooth, rounded form. This step is crucial for creating the signature appearance of the matcha, as well as ensuring a uniform texture across all pieces. As the shaping machine operates, the worker monitors the process, paying close attention to the various flavors and colorings added to the dough. Each batch can be infused with different flavors, such as matcha, red bean, or fruit extracts and vibrant colorings that enhance the visual appeal of the matcha. By customizing each batch with distinct flavors and colors, the worker creates a beautiful array of matcha treats that cater to different tastes and preferences. Once shaped, these colorful, flavored pieces are ready for the next stages, whether that involves filling them with delicious ingredients or preparing them for packaging and distribution. The worker carefully rolls each matcha ball in the starch, ensuring an even distribution across the surface. This step is essential as it provides a protective barrier, helping to maintain the mochi's chewy texture while also enhancing its shelf life. The light, powdery coating creates a pleasant contrast to the soft, sticky interior, making each bite delightful. Once the final coating is applied, the matcha balls are ready for packaging. The worker carefully places each matcha ball into a small paper cup, which helps keep them secure and prevents them from sticking together. These cups are often designed to hold the matcha snugly while allowing for some visibility, showcasing the colorful and enticing appearance of the treats. The worker ensures that each paper cup is filled with care, arranging the matcha balls neatly and evenly. This packaging not only protects the delicate matcha, but also adds a touch of presentation, making them appealing to customers. After the matcha balls are shaped and dusted with starch, the worker prepares to add flavorful fillings to enhance the matcha experience. Depending on the recipe and customer preferences, they may incorporate a variety of delicious pastes and fruits into the matcha. To start, the worker carefully creates a small indentation in each matcha ball, making room for the filling. Common fillings include sweet red bean paste, matcha paste, or even chocolate for a modern twist. For a refreshing touch, fresh fruit pieces such as strawberry, mango, or kiwi may also be added, providing a burst of flavor and color within the chewy exterior. Once the filling is placed inside, the worker gently seals the matcha, ensuring that the paste or fruit is fully enclosed within the soft dough. This not only adds a delightful surprise when bitten into, but also enhances the overall flavor profile of the matcha. After the fillings are added and sealed, the matcha balls undergo the final coating process, where they are dusted with potato starch, corn starch, or rice flour to prevent sticking. This creates the characteristic powdery outer layer while keeping the delicious fillings intact. The filled and coated matcha is then ready for packaging, making each piece a delightful treat for customers to enjoy. Once all the matcha balls are placed in their cups, the worker organizes them into larger boxes or trays for efficient transport and display. Each box is carefully arranged to maximize space while keeping the matcha secure and upright, preventing any damage during handling. This final packaging step is essential for maintaining the quality and freshness of the matcha, as it protects them from external elements and helps preserve their delightful textures and flavors. The boxes are often designed with ventilation to prevent moisture buildup, which could affect the mochi's chewiness. By ensuring that each piece is beautifully presented and well protected, the worker helps guarantee that the matcha arrives at its destination in perfect condition, ready to be enjoyed by customers eager for a delicious treat. When customers receive their packaged matcha, feedback is often overwhelmingly positive. Upon opening the box, they are greeted by the vibrant colors and appealing aromas, which heighten their excitement. Many appreciate the careful presentation, noting that the matcha balls are neatly arranged in their cups. Taste is paramount, and customers are delighted by the chewy texture and rich flavors. They frequently highlight the delicious fillings, like sweet red bean paste or fresh fruit, which enhance the overall experience. The freshness of the ingredients and the thoughtful packaging also receive praise, as the cups help keep the matcha intact and easy to handle.